I'll point out a couple of glitches, one of them being with the Panzerfaust, where if you jump and shoot at the same time, it'll start the reload animation. Just kind of weird. And sometimes if you like switch to cancel it and you go back, that sometimes works, but not always. Also you can build, which is pretty neat. Saw a guy over here just a second ago. You can dolphin dive, which is cool. I noticed that you can't do that in Black Ops 4, because in Black Ops 4, you, slide. There you go. You don't see me, nerd. What you talking about? I think I'm gonna go back to using the Sturmgewehr. Unless this guy revives me. Huh, I guess he does. There are two forms of revives in this game. One of them being a buddy revive and the other being a medic revive. Both of them are insanely powerful. Well, they're not powerful per se. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh, that's a friendly. I thought that was an enemy tank. That was nice. The problem with this gun is that one, it's hard to aim, and two, it's low ammo count. Luckily there's a specialization for that, but I don't currently have that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch squads, just so we can get a full squad. Also, if you look at the squad leader in the bottom left, right next to the map, for me it's currently walk_stylewalker, and then if you look at that star, you'll notice that it's got 6,382. That's how many points we've collectively made at a team, and when that rates 41,250, I think, you can call in either a JB1 rocket, or you can launch a V1 rocket depending on what country you're representing, which is very nice. Also, if you spawn inside a tank and you're the third person, the aim alignment for the gun on top of the tank will mess up and you can't like zoom in. But that's only if you spawn inside the tank and you're the third person. There are a couple other glitches that lasted for about a day, and then I can't figure out how to replicate them. Also, this gun isn't overpowered at all, I swear. But like there was one where if you were like building like one of the really big walls, not like those. Anyways, it was a big wall, and if you were building one, if you were to move really quickly while placing down the last sandbag, you could actually cancel the animation for building the rest of them, and that made it extremely easy for building a lot of the big ones if you weren't a support class. Because support classes, depending on your kind of support class, you could have an easier time. I don't really know how to explain it, but it just reduces the time it takes to create some things. That's a lucky headshot. Alright, so we got this glitch, which is pretty annoying, because I would go up to some guy, try and fire it, and jump to dodge some of his bullets. Oh, and also the worst thing you could do to your aim with a pistol is to jump, because it basically becomes a sniper when you jump. I wonder if that... I don't know if that gun has a burst. And also, for some reason, sometimes you'll, like, automatic. Like these kinds of walls. There's a glitch where if you were building these kinds of walls, you could look over at the other and it'd actually automatically build that wall without having going through the whole animation of like building the sandbags, which is pretty nice. Oh, and also there's this really cool thing where if you're like I don't know if you guys saw this in part 1, but you can shoot grenades to make them explode, which is pretty nice. Just like I did there. Got killed by a tiger. I also do like the amount of tanks that they put in. Definitely improvement from Battlefield 1. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Battlefield series, it goes Battlefield, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 5. So technically this is Battlefield 6, but the name is Battlefield 5. And if you want to get technical, it's Battlefield V, but the V is a Roman numeral, so it's still a 5. I don't know where I was going with that. I feel like there was a tank around here somewhere. Apparently not. Alright, we're gonna go back to using the storm go. We did get the Turner SMLE, but I'm just gonna use that because I'm familiar with it. I do have a couple urban blue skins for it though. I guess only the one. Oh, because I haven't claimed it yet. I have to go to the armory, I think, and claim it there. I think. Anyways. Let's spawn on this guy. There are flyable planes in the game, just those ones are out of commission. I might get in a plane. I don't know. If we go on Twisted Steel, which is the map with the bridge, I'll try and get in a plane. Also, I don't like how any of the guns have any, like, they don't feel powerful. Like, I have vibration on, and there's, like, barely any vibration. I guess he died. Or he teleported. I don't know. I assume he died. I do like how you have to go up to the hatch in order to actually enter. But in order to aim with this gun on top of the tank, you have to actually like aim down the sides, and it's not like alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out. Did I get sniped? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start sniping just because there's this guy. Yeah. I thought he was on top. Okay. This guy's a support class, I think. The only reason I revive my teammates is because it gives you a really good idea of where all the enemies are. I thought I got sniped. So it's just that will help. I find the quickest way to like die or to skip the revive is to transfer between asking for help, I guess. There's a really low health. They're trying to hit me and I don't know how I feel about that. I feel dead about that. There we go. Is there something wrong with my sensitivity? No. I'm going to lower it. Also, if you're like, if you're a sniper and you have the Pathfinder combat role, using the advanced scouting trait, you can like spawn on spawn beacons that aren't yours after quickly switching to like another class. Like if I wanted to, I could spawn with assault on this or support. This is Grand Operation, so that did end. But next game you'll be able to see the cool thing that I noticed. Also there's a glitch when paratrooping, which is what I'm talking about. Like when you're paratrooping in or paratrooping, dropping in, I guess when you're dropping in, there's a glitch where if you I don't know if this is a glitch or intentional. But if you try and shoot at the while you're coming down, it'll actually get rid of your parachute. There is one major glitch I wanted to talk about though, that's just kind of weird, about how you can get multiple like melees, which is kind of interesting. I don't really understand that. But every time you unlock a melee on that class, you get all the melees that you've had for the other classes. I'm gonna go ahead and change this to English for you guys. So now that we should normal. Did they fix it already? Guess they did. Finally, dude. I've been wanting this thing for so long. I wonder if the glitch while you jump while shooting with that one works for this one. Also, it's a cool thing to note is that when you're first spawning in, like you're on this screen, there's no like a timer or delay timer on how much you can knife within 1 second, so you can just kind of spam the knife button. But as soon as the game starts, that delay thing is just kind of there again. Oh, I forgot. I've seen this thing. Big tree in the way. Oh yeah, that's where all the enemies come from. And you can actually take it down while it has enemies in it, which is pretty nice. And you can get quite a bit of skill from it, or How many kills was that? Holy moly, dude. You can't actually destroy the vehicle, which awards you with a lot of points. And as soon as those ones leave or get taken down, the next stats start coming in. So for the first day of grand operations, this is essentially what I'm doing because it's the quickest way to get score. Also, hold on, let me get out. This is where you get the V1 rocket launch, or the JV2 rocket. And basically, just like the health and ammo supplies, the supply canister. Hold on. Try and take out this guy. Ooh. I spotted him. Why did it just move? Figured out why. There was a bit of cursing in the dialogue, I assume. So we're gonna see if that same glitch works with this thing. Alright, it's good to know I can jump on people. And dunk on people too, which is pretty nice. And it's got a much faster reload time from the other one, which is nice. And it works much better on inventory. It took way too much work. Not that it took much work, but you guys get what I'm saying. There's plenty of ammo here. I don't think that I'll hit anyone. Also, there was a glitch with the bomb on one of my maps. Where it actually went under the map and we were unable to complete the mission. But lucky it was the last day instead of the first day, so we didn't actually lose the whole way. This is pretty nice. What is this guy doing? Yeah, so as soon as that score in the middle there, it gets up to 41,500, we can call in a flying bomb, which is pretty nice. There is also a glitch, and I don't know if this is meant to happen or if it's not. It's underground. But if you're reviving somebody and the revive timer runs out while you're reviving them, their body will disappear, but you'll still be reviving them. And when you finish reviving them, they're still, they like appear out of thin air, which is interesting. I meant to reload, not revive them. I think after this grand operations match, which is not just 10 minutes because you got 2 more days after this, I'll actually do like a war mission. It's got even worse drops from the last. I don't think this is Twisted Steel. Wait, is it? No. I was trying to spawn on something here. There we go. Also, the Neater site, I'm calling it now, is honestly just kind of like a reflex for nerds. We are lagging a little bit here, which is perfectly fine. We're at 13,000. On different maps like Conquest and stuff, you can get more than just the supply drop in that. I'm not gonna be getting the supply drop unless I know, like, for sure we're not gonna, like, finish the game, because it resets every round, which makes it more useful for Conquest than anything else. Because Conquest games are so long. Sometimes I do get mad, though, when people, like, don't use it, because it's like, that could have won our game, yet you didn't use it, and we lost. The steering glare, though, is a pretty good weapon just because it's a first aid. Medics usually don't revive you, by the way. But yeah, whenever we get on the attacker's side, which is after this Grand Operations match, I can show you guys what paratrooping is like. And I actually like how they actually did it with the paratrooping, which is nice. And I don't know the technical term. I just know the people who like drop in from the sky are called paratroopers. Which basically means sky soldier. Para means sky, trooper means trooper. I don't want to talk during those because I don't know if you guys want to like hear it. I just kind of find out how funny you can like actually knife. I don't know if you guys can hear the incessant sounds of my clicking. Yeah, like for this one we have a T-48 half-track and a heavy flame tank. And then we have the JV2 and the supply canister. It's just pretty nice. Just wish there was something in between this and this, because like, you go from 20,000 to 41,000. I don't think, no they can't, because I'm in a party. I'm the only one in that party, but a party no less. There is this here, which is pretty nice. They have parts of this stuff built for us already. Hold on. Rubber banding there for a second. Couldn't actually see that guy. trying to make this look as fun as possible, but it's honestly just me running around killing people. And sometimes dying. Mostly dying. And nodding my head up and down whenever I die. But that's honestly the core of this game, right? Dying, dying again, spawn dying, just different forms of dying. Maybe getting revived here and there by a Bitsy scent. And dying again because of a bomber. What's fun on this guy? Actually, this guy. Is that a squad wipe? No. Also, what's cool is if you're sniping and you're hitting like multiple snipers, or you're like killing a bunch of people, your character will actually like start counting the number of people you've killed, which is pretty neat, but also at the same time kind of weird. Also, the max amount of things you can earn at one point, or I guess not earn, but have at one point, is 3 for your gadgets. Unless it's, you know, an infinite gadget, like ammo supplies or crates. None of those are hitting him. There we go. What's cool about this game that wasn't available in the last game because of time and, you know, not being in the same time and place as this one is the ability to go upside down in planes. Oh, this is Twisted Steel. Huh. I didn't realize it earlier. I was trying to throw off my anti-tank grenade. The reason why they're called anti-tank grenades is because one, there's a bunch of like normal grenades carried together. I call it an AT grenade. It's pretty neato. And then the other reason is because they explode on contact when they hit tanks, but not people. Which is kind of weird. He has the gun that I'm trying to get currently, the STG-44. And you have to be assault rank 13 in order to get that. Is that a Lara Croft kind of thing? What was that? Was that Panzerfaust? There we go. That was another tank. Oh, the weird thing about the MG34 is that you can't like completely aim. You can only like here. I'll show you guys. 12G automatic shotgun is absolute garbage. You'll see that I have a sight on it, but whenever I zoom in, it doesn't actually look down the sight, and only makes the crosshair go down more. And jumping does nothing for this sight. And it does 19 per hit, which is quite a bit, but not enough to make it like overpowered, I guess. I do need to get damage hits with the KE7. Just this gun. Also, if you purchase the standard edition, it's a pre-order because not everything is out yet. Like, there's no Tides of War or Practice Range at the moment. But because I purchased the digital deluxe edition, I can like play this for you guys. That tank's dead now. Also, characters drop ammo packs, which is pretty nice. That's pretty easy. There we go. And then you can actually use that to get I don't know what this guy... Oh. Let me go ahead and place that down there. I'm gonna go run down this hill because nobody's coming through that way. I was trying to get off my I didn't have an anti-tank grenade, so I was trying to get off my impact grenade, but that didn't work out too well. I mean, I got it off, but I didn't survive. Alright, we're gonna go and try to use this glitch to our advantage. See if we can spawn by B. And you can see just like that the glitch has worked because I'm already here behind this guy who has no clue. And also, every hit point, or every time you hit somebody, 1 damage is equal to 3 points when you kill somebody. But that doesn't really make sense, right? Because when you kill somebody, it's 120. I don't even know how I got to that number. I'm not actually really sure. Because in my mind it makes sense. Oh well. I don't know how much points is one. Ow. One hit of damage is worth though. I wish I did, because then I could give you guys like an actual range amount. I'm getting shot from behind, oddly enough. If you get the grand operation that starts in Narvik, he says this really weird line where it's like, we will move into a more strategic position in the mountains. At least that's what it sounds like, and it's pretty funny. The music is really good in this game. Oh, and sadly, there's no way to get mortars like there was in the other games. I'll just put on the scout knife. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. The only reason I'm leveling up support is, it's level 20, or, I forget if it's a level 20 or level 10.
So,
but once you get rank 20 or 10, you get the M30 drilling, which is a really good gun. Because it's an upgrade called Heavy Load. And when you get that upgrade, it actually increases its lethal range. Which is really nice. And also because there's only one objective, it's madly big. What in the world happened there? Do I even want to know?
playing with friends.
I don't think I do. How did we get a triple? I only saw 2 guys. Well, I guess just I guess that's just how this game works. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Just had to wait for the game to give me where I was. And yeah, I don't exactly know what happened there. All I know is that I was killed by an AT gun. Or not AT, AA gun. Stands for anti-air, by the way. I'm going to take that guy's ammo. Oh, and for some weapons, the ammo cap is like 200, but for like the MG32, it's 100 for normal weapons and 200 for like MGs and stuff like that. The cool thing about the MG40 though is that it doesn't have a ammo counter. It instead has infinite ammo, but it has a cooldown on it. It's really nice. I'm pretty sure that the guy tried hitting me with a Panzerfaust, but it missed. Panzerfausts, if they're like anywhere within a 10-foot radius of you, they'll do 40 damage, and 80 if it's a direct hit, they'll kill you. So Panzerfausts are best used as weakening weapons, rather than, you know, your primary. Alright, do you see these here? Remember, you have to have the Pathfinder in order to do that, because if you have the normal sniper combat role, you're not going to be able to do that. We are lagging quite a bit here. Right now we only have 4,000. which is not enough for a rocket launch, sadly. And maybe if our team performs better and we perform better, we can work our way up to that 41,500 mark. I said it was 41,725 earlier, didn't I? I was going off the guy in front of the gun, but I guess the guy behind the gun got me. Alright, I'm gonna try my hand at sniping. Actually, yeah, we'll spawn on this guy. And this is the buddy revive I was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and press a spawn beacon here, which means my squad can get here faster. How is that not a headshot? Oh my god, I'm missing the easiest shots right now. Ow. Can I get objective Charlie now? There we go. Just gotta make sure. I see you. That tank's gonna despawn and you know it. Darn. Stupid smoke grenades. How helpful were smoke grenades if it was a really windy day? Is the smoke like thick enough so that the people on a really windy day couldn't like the wind couldn't just like move it out of the way? Or is it like super light to the point where a little bit of wind was all you needed? I mean, if that was the case, why didn't they just bring a bunch of fog machines? Yeah, it might be heavy and out of their time, but if it works, it works. Don't worry about it, I see you. Now I don't. Where'd he go? No, I see him. And I don't see him. And that guy didn't have a walking animation for a couple of seconds. One cool thing is though, you can get an M1911 for those of us who played Black Ops 2 Zombies. Alright, they're not gonna revive me, 'cause they're all dead. Do we have enough? Not even close. We can't even call in T-48 half track. Can now. Sounds like communist propaganda, but okay. We placed 10th with 7-4, which is not good. That one guy got 15 KD. Our support made some upgrades. Wait, this is day 1, and we're on the offensive team. So... we're gonna be dropping in on planes. I don't know why that was highlighted. That was kind of weird. Well, better rate of fire means better killing potential? Question mark? Just gonna change all these. Alright. Now then, we can drop it on planes that are getting shot out of the sky because our sensitivity is so high right now for some reason. They can't hit us until we hit the mainland, so all those shots are doing literally nothing. Quite frankly, some of those are real and some of those aren't. It's quite easy to find out which ones are real, because the real ones actually hit you. And they're not like bright red with tracer rounds. Alright, we're gonna be dropping like far behind enemy lines, or as far as we can go without like... I don't know why they made us drop so early. Probably because the plane was getting hit quite a bit. Oh god, this is not good. This is not good. I understand why it has higher rate of fire now. Alright, so that's close enough so that if we die, our enemy team can get it, and we can drop in there and be perfectly fine. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop in on a plane while it's getting shot, and they killed us. That's one of the downsides of using a plane, but one of the upsides is while it's coming in, you get like this little weird or cool kind of like debrief thing, which is nice. We'll start off like this, which is pretty cool. The guys are like checking and stuff. Like all these guys have like uniforms and stuff, and then we're just sitting here with our blue Vesta. And also, if you look like up, yeah, right there, you can see all the people that are inside, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, jump out now, and hope we don't get shot. And if you are gonna do that, which I don't recommend doing, is because it's annoying, but it's good for points. I recommend doing it as a support class, because you don't have to wait as long for the overheat thing. Because it does overheat. We destroyed a fortification. We shot a rocket in between like multiple people and did nothing but destroy a fortification. Maybe the frag grenade was a better choice in that situation. So I hit with a flare. Pretty sure that guy was gonna try and revive me, but it didn't really work out well. I recommend the middle one if you're going for like the combat heavy I guess. Wait, it recommends this as a vehicle? Wow, I didn't know that. As you can see, there's us. Which is really interesting. Yeah, they are in the... Oh, let's go. A is right there. We're gonna be trying going to C. Actually, we're gonna be going for the bomb bundle. Which is right there. That guy got it. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna be rushing in. Sometimes it feels like your projectiles don't shoot and those explosions are just coming out of nowhere. Do I actually have vibration on? I feel like I don't. It is, but I don't feel like it's on. I'm sure some pro, like, Battlefield 5 players can use that grenade shooting to their advantage. Sometimes medic will get you, but it's always the weird ones. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, it's always the ones with the weirdest names. Like the guy just revived me, basically, his name was Itchy Britches, which basically says, hey, I have itchy underwear. And I don't understand why. That's a Britain term, by the way. Or a British term. For all these Americans. Including myself. Oh, and if for those of you who watch my Fortnite gameplay and relate best with my Fortnite gameplay, getting killed with an MG34 is just about the same as getting killed by a pistol in Fortnite. Forgot to grab some ammo. Oh well. How are those like not? I like how the guy puts a blank in and then he like loads the rocket in. A blank, by the way, is just the cartridge with nothing in it. There's no gunpowder or anything. All you're shooting is pressurized air. This push really means nothing if we don't have the bomb. And also, Panzerfaust had to be like really expensive to make, because you're making like this huge metal tubing, and then you gotta make the stuff that goes into the metal tubing, and then you gotta make sure you make a lots of it, so that way you can easily find them in like really small pouches. Also, that's another thing that doesn't make sense. You find these big, huge things. And it's honestly like, did I just find a metal tubing and 2 things of metal tubing, as well as rockets to go inside that metal tubing, and a small pouch? To me, that's the part that makes no sense. Not the fact that you can revive somebody that has multiple gunshots. Suffer damage from multiple gunshots, including flak guns. Flak guns. I was gonna try and revive him, but he died before I could. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Tried not dying, but I died. So now that's where the bomb is. Hey, these guys. I'll spawn in with them. I don't think we're gonna be getting the JB1 rocket this game. Darn, it doesn't do the whistle thing like it did last game. In Battlefield 1, if you were the commander, you would blow a whistle for go, go, go. But I guess they didn't do that for this game. I see they disarmed it. Interesting. I'm gonna try and get that bomb before it despawns. I guess it despawned. Darn. There's literally a medic right on top of me. He was literally right on top of me. Alright, we're gonna join a new squad. Actually, we're gonna spawn in and then join, or not. We're gonna spawn in, spend on our points, I guess, on supply drops, I guess. We'll do that. Oh. Everyone left. We're not getting shot at yet. Alright, now we're gonna be getting shot at. Yep. They're not allowed to shoot us until we can jump. I don't know if I made that point before. I think I have, though. Did I forget to mention that this game can be really fun at times? I'm gonna try and dunk on these people. What happened? What? I have no idea what happened there. It's kind of weird. We're going to Narvik now, right? I think so. Also at Narvik, there's a whale there. For some reason. Alright. I'm gonna switch squads. I'll join Baker. There we go. This is a 1911, not a repeater pistol away. That reminds me, there was a gun with a really long name in Battlefield 1 that had a 2-shot, or it had a 1-shot, 2-shot, and 3-shot burst. Also, you can build all along here, but that'll take forever because I'm assault and not support. Also, I have a Panzerfaust. For those of you just joining us, this is what a Panzerfaust does when you jump and shoot it. We could rocket with a shell in it. Yep. Also, I say these things are expensive to make because just watching the reload animation. I thought he was still alive. Trying to run over there, but now I can change my inventory out. What does white infantry do? Alright. Good to know. I should have spawned on my team. I got another. If I respawn, or redeploy rather, it would take too long. Also, there are apparently buildable snowmen around the map that I have yet to find. He's dead. I tried shooting that, but it didn't work. I also find it cool that you can actually throw back grenades now instead of just like hiding in a house and seeing a grenade and like accepting your fate like you had to do in Battlefield 1. Also, you can explode explosive barrels, which is pretty cool. It just takes a little bit to shoot them. But it's cool when it works. I like how his, oh no, never mind. That was the name of my gun. I thought his clan tag was Piat. There are clan tags in this game, it's just hard to find them. Because most people either A, don't care about clan tags, or B, don't know how to access them. And those are the two options, there's nothing in between. Because there really wouldn't be an in-between. I'm gonna spawn on this guy. Why did our respawn timer just restart? That doesn't make any sense. This is a Battlefield game though. So that's what was causing us to be that. Did I just... What? I'll go ahead and spawn on this thing. I like how one of our guys' name is Risky and then underscore business. But business isn't spelled correctly. Sweet ammo crate. There are quite a things you can build here. But I refuse to build them because if I did, that would take like one whole minute. And this is Battlefield. And nobody's got a whole minute to spare. Alright. We seem to be spawning a cryptid Nidal, and it's not on purpose. I swear. There was a guy up here, so I'm gonna just have my finger on the... yeah, there he is. Trigger. Why is it... oh, either... that's, definitely not a tank or anything. Sweet. That was not sweet though. So yeah, now I know what it takes to kill a tank. 2 shots of the PIAD and an anti-tank grenade. Or it might be just 1 anti-tank grenade and 1 shot from the PIAD. That'd be more efficient. We took it for a little bit and now we're taking it back. It is. Alright, that's nice. I couldn't tell if that was a empty tank and there's somebody in it, or that was a friendly tank. After shooting it, I found out it was enemy tank, which is not fun. Why is he shooting it with a grenade mine? Can I spawn on him? No. Is that just something that's... oh, he's using the anti-tank pistol. Okay. Alright, now it's just risky business left. Alright, I'm going after A. Specifically that tank. It was on B. God darn it. No. It was definitely on A. Did they destroy it? Like, I'm honestly confused. Where did it go? This is out of bounds, but I don't care. Go, go, go. Thank you. Didn't we have that objective like a full 20 seconds ago? Worth. Alright, we spawned on this guy. I want a tank because I earn more points from killing tanks. I don't know than anything else, but I just know that I earned a lot of points from killing tanks when we were getting sniped. I could see them. So for that reason... For that reason, we're going into a sniper. I didn't realize where I was spawning, but this works pretty decently. Alright, mister. I didn't think that was gonna happen, quite frankly. And I didn't know how many people were there. I've been playing this game for about 3 days straight, and I'm only level 18. And I've never played medic. So, actually, I'm gonna do that one, cause it's got bombs? Question mark? I don't know where the people are spawning just yet, so I'm not gonna use it just yet, but I do see a guy right there. And we almost crashed straight into one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bombing run. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's cool. It shows you like where it's gonna go. I don't need to emergency repair. We can just repair it normal. Come here. What? Just trying to crash into him like kamikaze style. I don't know where people are just yet. Ooh. That wing's pretty messed up. Alright, we got a squad mate in here. Can't be doing no kamikaze stress no more. Alright, let's see. Let's just drop it right here, see what happens. Alright, absolutely nothing. There are apparently people on B. Alright, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna go over here. And then we're gonna go here. Go further down. And go just like that. And it's gonna do absolutely nothing. Can we land it? Can we actually like land the plane? I don't think so. I think we're going too fast. I do want to try something though. That's not what I want to try. That was a boat. Risky business jumped out and died too. Spawn on this guy just because those anti-tank things are really good for sniping people. Like, go ahead and destroy all these fortifications. He's good. He's rank 20 with a highest rank at car 98, which is what you get at rank 20. Wonder how long he's gonna play. We're gonna go with sniper. We're gonna use a self-loading rifle, the Model 8. This thing looks kind of goofy with a medium range scope. So I'm gonna go with that. What is this like a behemoth? What is this? No, I want to be in a Top Gunner seat. Yeah. That's what I want. We'll get somebody. Eventually. Sensitivity in this thing is absolutely awful. Alright, now we get a driver. We can't see anything because of minecarts. The Minecraft. Oh, this guy's terrible. This is like anti-tank measures. Like, this is... I don't like tank measures. Can you like face the tank? Sir, there's a tank there. Can you like face it for me? I mean, that is like our whole thing, being like an anti-tank tank. Can this really considered a tank though? I mean, it's an armored shooty thing, which I guess is technically a tank, but not really. Stop moving. Oh my god. This dude is trying to get us killed, risky business. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I could have killed that guy. I think after day 3 of this grand operations, I'm gonna end the stream. Where's this thing been going? I don't know. Also, I would stream Guitar Hero, but the problem is, the thing itself, and the biggest problem is that the PS4 doesn't like you streaming Guitar Hero. I mean, it would literally denies you. Where I was like, oh, sorry, you can't broadcast this because it's an unbroadcasted situation or something like that. I will say the Guares were much last game than this game. Like, I'd much rather bring a Guare from last game into this game, and I'd probably be performing a lot better than I am now. This doesn't have a repeater roll. Deploy. Doesn't that just say repeater pistole? That's kind of weird how big that mist of blood is. Like, I threw a knife at that guy and he exploded like he was made out of jelly. I don't know why I decided to use jelly for that. feel like cans of Dr. Red would have worked better. Alright, we're gonna use... I didn't mean to use that, but it doesn't matter anyways. This thing just allows your squad to spawn where you are, which is pretty nifty. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it there. Alright, sweet. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of enemies coming in through here. I honestly feel bad for these guys, because they have to penetrate this defense, and then they gotta actually like cap the thing. You can't stop me, Roy. Alright, just waiting for people to show up. My guess is that you can get killed by barbed wire. It's just highly unlikely, because it does so little damage. Ooh, couldn't even see his head, and yet we still got him. You know, he's gotta be mad. All of them just look like Richtofen, and it's so weird. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard him just then, but he said SANITÄTER, which is... it's where the title comes from. Lucky clip scope? Gonna assume. Place that there. Alright, thanks for the kill assist, nerd. Alright. How much you wanna bet that guy is using? The guy that was just shooting those guys with me is using an MG40. He is. They're all running, which is interesting. Sometimes half the battle is just knowing where the enemy is and where they like to go. Dude, I swear somebody could get the biggest multi-kill if they were to just like come over here and bomb us. That's literally all they'd have to do. Or just get like a really strong grenade. Aw, now we're taking D and it's no fun. Alright, I'm gonna try and find more people to snipe. could be difficult. That's what I'm saying. I think while I'm reviving, I'm gonna change my nade. Instead of that, should we go throwing knife? Yeah, we'll go throwing knife. Now we got this guy at D. We have no one at B. Where we're coming from. I don't know, we had 6 throwing knives. It's a lot. Alarm place a spawn beacon and a conspicuous spot. There we go. Ow. I just placed it too. Is it still there? Darn. He destroyed it. I'll spawn on this guy because he hasn't died yet. Famous last words, alright. I get a game. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get on top of the mountain. But that doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna go flank a D. Unless we can snipe some people up there. Also, it's a 1 to throw grenades for some reason because R1's like spotting. Just kind of weird and interesting. My only question is, where are these people? Cause they're all like shooting over there. But there's like nobody there. I was kinda hoping to kill him, but nope. Attack order complete, I guess. Alright, because there's a... I tried testing out the throwing knife, but that didn't really work too well. Spawn on this guy so I can snipe the guy he's shooting at. He's just gonna be out of combat for like 20 whole seconds. I see you. Oh, that didn't hit. Ow. Ow. There is some certain situations where like you'll take over, like not in this map, but there'll be like certain situations on other maps where you'll be like fighting people, and then you'll be like trying to take over the trench they're taking in. You'll get in the trench, but then they take it over again, and you're sitting there whining like this, trying to kill them all. And those are the moments that are the best in Battlefield 5, because they truly exemplate how it felt like to be alive back then. Because you feel cornered and helpless when that happens. I was trying to kill him before he killed me, but that didn't end up working too well. I'm gonna go with the sniper marksman, just because its traits are better in my opinion than the Pathfinder. I don't think he was alive, but it's good to know that. How did that not hit him though, the first shot? Can I get a revive? Thank you, Spooky Shadow. Great life after revive, I guess. So now E's gonna look all mashed up and stuff. We're gonna have people coming in. If only my teammates weren't so good, then I'd be actually getting some kills. Oh my god. I was the only one that died. Also, I do find it kind of interesting how, like, depending on which team you are, your placement of where the spawn beacon is, or not the spawn beacon, the flare, could be different. Sweet, sweet. Let's go. Ow. You'll notice that most people using the Lewis gun and like guns like those will like lay down on the ground. That must be one of the like the weapon specializations. Alright there. Alright then. I feel like I just have a stream just like me saying alright then for 4 hours with Battlefield gameplay in the background. Maybe I'll do Black Ops 4 instead. I mean, I spotted him and hit him, but I'm dead. Almost has enough for crocodile thingy. You a dog or how? Alright, we'll do the one with the clan tag duck and his name is You Seen My Zombie. I guess it really didn't matter. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end my stream. Like always, have a good one.